Written by Dr. Neil Barnard. Imagine a future full of energy, a life where you feel vibrant and strong every single day. This future is within your reach. Preventing type 2 diabetes is not about restriction. It is about empowerment. It is about giving your body the tools it needs to thrive for decades to come. Taking small, simple steps today can protect you from a serious disease tomorrow. This journey is one of the most powerful investments you can make in yourself. You have the ability to build a healthier, brighter future. It is a choice for vitality, for longevity, a life lived to its fullest potential without the shadow of chronic illness. This journey is not complicated. It does not require extreme measures or a complete overhaul of your life overnight. Instead, it is built on a foundation of gentle, consistent choices. Each healthy meal is a victory. Every walk you take is a step toward a stronger you. Preventing type 2 diabetes is about reclaiming your health and discovering how good your body is designed to feel. Think of it as a partnership with your own body, working together towards a common goal of lasting wellness. You are in the driver's seat, and the road ahead is paved with positive, manageable actions that lead to profound results. Why does this matter so much? Because type 2 diabetes can quietly steal your quality of life. It can affect your eyesight, your nerve function, your heart, and your kidneys. But the good news, the truly wonderful news, is that for most people, it is preventable. You are not a passive bystander in your own health story. You are the author. The choices you make about what you eat and how you move have a direct and powerful impact on your body's ability to regulate blood sugar effectively. This isn't about fear, it's about hope and the incredible power of preventive medicine. We are here to show you the way. This guide is designed to be simple, clear, and encouraging. It will break down the science into easy-to-understand concepts. It will provide you with practical, real-world strategies that you can start using today, on this very day, October 30th, 2025. Forget about confusion and overwhelming information. We will focus on the handful of key habits that make the biggest difference. Your journey to a diabetes-free life is not a sprint. It is a steady, enjoyable walk toward a healthier horizon. Let's take that first step together. Well, let's demystify diabetes. At its core, diabetes is a condition where your body has trouble managing sugar. Think of the food you eat. Much of it gets broken down into a type of sugar called glucose, especially carbohydrates. This glucose travels in your bloodstream to provide energy to all the cells in your body, your brain, your muscles. To get the glucose from your blood into your cells, your body needs a key. That key is a hormone called insulin, which is made by your pancreas. In diabetes, this system doesn't work as it should, leading to high levels of sugar in your blood. In type 2 diabetes, the most common form, the problem is twofold. Initially, your body's cells don't respond well to insulin. It's like the locks on your cell doors have become rusty, and the insulin key has a hard time opening them. This is called insulin resistance. To compensate, your pancreas works overtime, pumping out more and more insulin to try to force the glucose into the cells. Over time, the pancreas can get exhausted from this extra work, and may not be able to produce enough insulin to keep up. This results in persistently high blood sugar, which can damage your body over the long term. It's important to understand this process is not your fault. It is a biological response to certain conditions, many of which are shaped by our modern environment. The food available to us and our increasingly sedentary lifestyles play a massive role. The accumulation of tiny fat droplets inside our muscle cells is what gums up the locks inside our liver cells. The good news is that because we know the cause, we also know the solution. By changing what we put on our plates and how we move our bodies, we can help clear out that fat and make our cells sensitive to insulin again. So when we talk about preventing diabetes, we are really talking about keeping that insulin key working perfectly. We want to keep our cell locks clean and responsive. This isn't about eliminating sugar from your life entirely. It's about helping your body use it for its intended purpose, fuel. A healthy body manages sugar effortlessly. Our goal is to restore that natural, healthy function. By focusing on the root cause, insulin resistance, we can implement strategies that are not just effective but also sustainable for a lifetime of good health. Another key symptom is unexplained fatigue. Do you feel tired all the time, even after a full night's sleep? There's plenty of sugar in your blood, but it can't get into your cells to be used for energy. Your cells are literally starving for fuel in the midst of plenty. That leaves you drained and unable to enjoy activities. This tiredness is a consequence of insulin resistance. Other warning signs: blurry vision. Your body is signaling it needs more water to flush extra sugar through urine. You might notice you're urinating much more frequently. You may find yourself waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom. This disrupts sleep and leaves you feeling tired. It's a classic sign your kidneys are working overtime to filter glucose. Don't dismiss this. Your sugar management system is under stress. Another key symptom is unexplained fatigue. Do you feel tired all the time even after a full night's sleep? There's plenty of sugar in your blood, but it can't get into your cells to be used for energy. Your cells are literally starving for fuel in the midst of plenty. That leaves you drained and unable to enjoy activities. This tiredness is a consequence of insulin resistance. Other warning signs: blurry vision. Blurry vision happens when high blood sugar pulls fluid from the lenses of your eyes. Cuts and sores that heal slowly. Frequent infections. Some people report unexplained weight loss. Their body breaks down muscle and fat for energy when it can't use glucose. Tingling or numbness in your hands or feet can signal nerve irritation from high blood sugar. Paying attention to these signals is the first step toward reclaiming your health. While we often talk about diabetes as a single entity, there are a few different types, and understanding them helps clarify our focus on prevention. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition. In this case, the body's own immune system mistakenly attacks and destroys the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. It typically appears in childhood or young adulthood and is not related to lifestyle. People with type 1 diabetes need to take insulin for the rest of their lives to survive. Prevention of type 1 is not yet possible, as its causes are still being researched and are largely genetic and environmental triggers. Then there is gestational diabetes, which occurs during pregnancy. Hormonal changes can make a woman's body less sensitive to the effects of insulin. This condition usually resolves after the baby is born. However, having gestational diabetes increases a woman's risk, and her child's risk of developing type 2 diabetes later in life. This makes it a critical window of opportunity. By adopting healthy habits during and after pregnancy, a mother can significantly lower this future risk for both herself and her family, turning a temporary challenge into a long-term health benefit. Our main focus, however, is on type 2 diabetes. This form accounts for over 90% of all diabetes cases, and is, in most instances, directly linked to lifestyle and genetics. While having a family history of type 2 diabetes does increase your risk, your genes are not your destiny. Think of your genes as loading the gun, but your lifestyle pulls the trigger. The primary drivers behind the rise of type 2 diabetes are lifestyle factors that we have the power to change. These factors are the key to prevention and even reversal of the condition. The most significant risk factors for type 2 diabetes include carrying excess body weight, particularly around the abdomen. A diet high in processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats contributes directly to insulin resistance. Living a sedentary life where you spend most of your day sitting prevents your muscles from using glucose effectively. Chronic stress and a consistent lack of quality sleep can also disrupt hormones that regulate blood sugar. By addressing these root causes, diet, activity, weight, and stress, we can effectively disarm the risk and build a strong defense against this disease. That's really the heart of it. The food you eat is the single most powerful tool you have for preventing type 2 diabetes. You don't need a complicated diet or expensive supplements. The solution is simple. Focus on whole, plant-based foods. These foods are naturally low in unhealthy fats and high in fiber, which is a superstar for blood sugar control. Fiber slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, preventing sharp spikes after meals. It also helps you feel full and satisfied, which makes it easier to maintain a healthy weight. Foods like beans, lentils, whole grains, vegetables, fruits. A great way to build a healthy meal is to use the power plate concept. Imagine your plate divided into 4 equal sections. Fill one quadrant with fruits, one with vegetables, one with whole grains like brown rice or quinoa, and the final quadrant with legumes like chickpeas, black beans, or lentils. Show colorful power plate image. This simple visual guide ensures you get a balanced mix of nutrients, fiber, and plant-based protein without having to count calories or grams. It naturally pushes out the unhealthy processed foods and animal products that contribute to insulin resistance, making healthy eating an automatic habit. It is equally important to be mindful of what you limit. Sodas, sweetened teas, fruit juices. They deliver a massive dose of sugar to your bloodstream with no fiber to slow it down, overwhelming your pancreas. Processed foods, fast food foods high in animal fats. Try swapping soda for sparkling water with a squeeze of lemon. Instead of a processed snack, reach for an apple or a handful of nuts. Small swaps, done consistently,